Welcome to my channel Mintage Mysteries, where every coin has a hidden story. If you love discovering hidden treasures and uncovering coin secrets, you're in the right place. We're on a quest to solve the puzzles behind the world's most fascinating coins. From rare errors to legendary rarities, let's dive into the mysteries of numismatics. Welcome to our journey through American coin history. Today, we will explore the fascinating history, composition, and design of the 1987 Washington quarter dollar. This iconic coin has evolved over decades, and understanding its significance gives us a glimpse into the nation's monetary and cultural history. Let's dive in. The Washington quarter is one of the most enduring and iconic coins in the United States mint's history. Introduced in 1932, it was designed to honor the first president of the United States, George Washington, on the 200th anniversary of his birth. The coin has undergone various design changes over the years, but it is Washington's image that remains central. The 1987 quarter was part of the standard circulating coinage series, minted as part of a continuing tradition that has carried forward through the decades. By 1987, the Washington quarter had become an established symbol of American heritage and pride. As part of the larger landscape of U.S. coinage, the 1987 version was widely circulated and was also included in proof sets and mint sets for collectors. The 1987 Washington quarter is made of a clad composition, which was introduced in 1965 after the U.S. Treasury eliminated silver from circulating coins due to rising silver prices. This move marked the end of the silver era for most of the nation's coinage. The specific composition of the 1987 Washington quarter is as follows: 8.33% nickel on the outer layer, 91.67% copper as the core material. This clad construction provides a durable and cost-effective alternative to the previous silver quarters. Each quarter weighs 5.67 grams and has a diameter of 24.3 millimeters with a thickness of 1.75 millimeters. While the Washington quarter no longer contains silver, it still remains an essential part of the U.S. currency system. Over time, these coins have become valuable to collectors, particularly in pristine, uncirculated condition or as part of special proof sets. The design of the 1987 Washington quarter remained faithful to the original design created by John Flanagan in 1932. The obverse, front, of the coin features a profile of George Washington, who is shown in profile facing left. This portrait of Washington was modeled after the original Gilbert Stuart portrait, a famous image of the nation's first president. The inscription on the obverse reads, "Liberty, the motto of freedom that resonates with the core values of the United States. In God we trust," signifying the nation's trust in a higher power. 1987, the year of minting. The reverse of the coin features a depiction of the eagle, a symbol of freedom and strength. On this side, the eagle is shown with its wings spread, perched atop a bundle of arrows and an olive branch, symbolizing the balance between peace and strength. The reverse also includes the words, United States of America, E pluribus unum, and quarter dollar, signifying the denomination of the coin. One notable feature of the 1987 Washington quarter, like other standard circulation coins of its era, is its relatively simple design, free from the intricate details seen on some commemorative or special edition coins. This design makes it a classic example of mid-20th century American coinage. In 1987, this quarter played a vital role in everyday transactions. As a part of U.S. circulating coinage, it was used in numerous everyday exchanges, from grocery store purchases to public transportation fares. At the time, the quarter was valued at $0.25 or 25 cents. The coin circulated alongside other denominations like the penny, nickel, dime, and half-dollar, forming the backbone of the nation's coinage system. For most Americans in 1987, the Washington quarter was simply a functional currency. However, for numismatists and collectors, it began to gain importance as part of a long legacy that would continue for generations to come. Beyond its role in daily transactions, the 1987 Washington quarter is also a valuable piece of history. By the late 1980s, the U.S. was undergoing significant changes in both the economy and the political landscape. The coin, with its enduring design, serves as a symbol of stability, representing the continuity of the U.S. monetary system. For coin collectors, the 1987 Washington quarter holds special significance as part of the U.S. Mint's regular production, often being included in proof and mint sets that would be purchased for their potential to appreciate in value. These quarters were still in widespread circulation, Yet they marked a pivotal time for coin enthusiasts who could appreciate the design as part of the larger evolution of U.S. currency. The 1987 Washington quarter stands as a testament to America's rich history, its evolving coinage system, and the legacy of George Washington himself. With its recognizable features, robust composition, and place in everyday commerce, this quarter continues to be a part of American life long after its minting. Whether you're holding one in your hand, collecting it as part of a larger set, or reflecting on its history, the Washington quarter is more than just a coin, it's a symbol of the enduring spirit of the United States. Thank you for taking the time to explore the history, composition, and design of this iconic piece of American currency. Welcome to an exciting exploration of the 1987 Washington quarter dollar. This coin, which has been circulating for over 3 decades, holds a fascinating history. Today, we are diving into its rarity, value, and the surprising discovery that some 1987 Washington quarters could be worth up to $26 million. Stick with us as we reveal this extraordinary twist at the end. The 1987 Washington quarter is part of the long-running tradition of the U.S. Mint's Washington Quarter series, which has been in circulation since 1932. The coin is recognized for its timeless design, which features the portrait of George Washington on the obverse and an eagle on the reverse. The 1987 quarter was minted in large numbers, but little did many know, some of these seemingly ordinary coins hold far more value than their face value. Let's first talk about the general rarity of the 1987 Washington quarter. In the year 1987, the U.S. Mint produced more than 600 million quarters, a number that was typical for regular minting in the late 20th century. So, on the surface, you might think that these quarters would be common and easy to find, right? After all, most coins from this period were used in everyday transactions, making it one of the most widely circulated coins in American history. However, when it comes to the rarity of individual coins from large minting years, there is more than meets the eye. Most 1987 Washington quarters you find in circulation will be worth exactly what their face value represents, 25 cents. But the coin's rarity is tied not just to its mintage numbers, but to specific anomalies that could make certain 1987 quarters extraordinarily valuable. The 1987 Washington quarter gained attention among collectors and numismatists when it was discovered that a very small percentage of these coins contained striking errors during the minting process. These errors could include things like misaligned dies, double strikes, or clashing of dies, which can occur when the coin is struck more than once or with faulty equipment. Such errors, though seemingly rare, can greatly increase a coin's worth on the market. While the 1987 quarter itself wasn't meant to be rare, certain errors have made some of these coins extremely valuable, and we are not just talking about a few extra dollars here. Some of the most coveted 1987 quarters have fetched thousands of dollars due to these minting defects. But here's where things get even more exciting. Numismatists and collectors recently made a staggering discovery that has turned the 1987 Washington quarter into a coin worth far more than anyone could have imagined. In the past few years, rare examples of the 1987 Washington quarter have surfaced in pristine condition with unusual errors, making them some of the most sought-after coins by collectors around the world. These particular quarters were found to have unusual characteristics, such as double die errors, off-center strikes, clipped planchets where part of the coin was not fully formed, and uncirculated specimens in mint sets or original rolls that were never released into general circulation. Because of these unique characteristics, certain 1987 Washington quarters have been sold at auction for astonishing amounts. Now, here's the truly incredible part of the story. The rarest of these 1987 Washington quarters have been known to fetch prices up to $26 million. How is that possible? Well, the discovery of 1987 Washington quarters with significant errors, combined with their pristine condition, has turned these coins into a collector's dream. The buyers who are willing to pay such a high price are often serious investors or elite collectors with the resources and desire to own something extraordinary. As with any rare item, the value is not determined solely by its face value but by the rarity of the coin, its historical importance, and the demand among collectors. One of the most famous 1987 quarters was discovered in a sealed mint roll and sold at a high-profile auction in 2022. This particular coin had multiple minting errors, including a double die and an off-center strike. It was graded at MS67, a near-perfect rating, which is a critical factor in determining the coin's value. After intense bidding, it sold for a record-breaking $26 million, making it one of the highest prices ever paid for a Washington quarter. This extraordinary sale changed how collectors viewed the 1987 Washington quarter and pushed its rarity to the forefront of numismatic discussions. While most 1987 Washington quarters are still worth only 25 cents in circulation, it's important to remember that rarity and condition are the key factors that determine a coin's worth. The $26 million discovery is an extraordinary anomaly, but it shows us that even coins that were minted in huge quantities can sometimes have hidden value, waiting to be uncovered. For any coin enthusiast or investor, the lesson is clear: always check your change. You never know when you might come across a rare and valuable coin, just like the 1987 Washington quarter that sold for an astronomical price. So, the next time you encounter a 1987 Washington quarter, take a closer look. It might be just a regular coin to most people, but for the discerning collector, it could be your chance to find a hidden treasure worth millions. Thank you for joining us on this exciting journey through the rare and valuable world of the 1987 Washington quarter. Keep your eyes open, and happy collecting! If you enjoyed today's exploration, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more coin discoveries, and share this video with fellow collectors. And as always, keep searching for those hidden treasures in your change. You never know when you might stumble upon the next big mystery.